Warning: the following video contains spoilers from AMC's The Walking Dead.
Hi there. They call me the Governor. Or if they're from the UK, they call me Governor. Or if they're a smart-ass American, then they call me the same thing, just with a horribly bad accent. So on to this episode. We catch a glimpse of Maggie training up her army, writing down a lot of stuff, throwing knives, eating apple slices with peanut butter, and, getting an ultrasound, which is pretty much everything they'd recommend in that new book from the post-apocalyptic press, What to Expect Now When You're Expecting. And again, we get to see Rosita show up with her big bag of attitude and a gun, asking for Sasha's help. Oh, it was just a single word from Jesus. But all the Maggie and Jesus shippers were very disappointed. Of course, all the ones who were into the Daryl and Jesus combination, Darius, Gerald, anyway, they were really happy. So Jesus and Enid figure out Sasha's little plan to go off with Rosita to take out Negan, and they make their opinions on that pretty clear. And while they don't convince her to not go, they do convince her to talk to Maggie. Kinda. Events kinda conspire to eliminate that option. Though, honestly, I don't think Sasha wanted to talk to Maggie anyway. So those damn saviors showed up. Apparently, after Negan's little flash frying of the other doctor, they decide they want the one from Hilltop. But don't worry, they left a whole case of aspirin in trade. I can't help but wonder, was this inspired by another group trying to change up a healthcare plan to an even shittier one? Of course, when those blood-sucking saviors arrive, Maggie and Daryl have to hide, and Rosita and Sasha took the whole Shawshank tunnel out of the Hilltop to escape. Daryl almost killed the guy who was coming down in the basement, which would have been a shame. There's few enough people left who actually know how to use the English language. Veggies or vegetables. Would have been a crime to kill one of them, even if he is a knife-stealing prick. But he left, and Daryl and Maggie were safe, and then Daryl apologized to Maggie. But she says, Daryl, it's not your fault. How sweet. Maggie, of course it was Daryl's fault. He doesn't think, he just reacts. If he kept his cool, then your baby wouldn't be growing up without a father. Now, you can forgive him all you want, I understand that, but don't think for a second it wasn't Daryl's stupid fault. If it wasn't for him, Glenn would not have come to an eye-popping end. Literally. Let's talk about Sasha and Rosita. They argue all the way to Sanctuary, but eventually Rosita starts to lighten up. It's nice to see that these women can get past their differences and not let a man come between them, especially one who's just a little dead. And we learn more about Rosita's backstory and what she went through, and figured it was just in time to watch her die. Which with all her attitude lately, I was ready to sit back and enjoy that. But it was not to be. Well, at least not yet. So after Sasha's little sniper plan didn't work out, they decide to invade the sanctuary. And they had the opportunity, and took it, to rescue Eugene. And the ungrateful little prick turned him down. Did he go really full-bore Negan? Or does he have a plan that would have been messed up by just leaving right then? I don't know. Mr. Mullet took off, and That's when Sasha slipped in and locked out Rosita. Sasha's going in. It looks like a suicide mission, though somehow I find it very hard to believe that Sasha's gonna be the one to kill Negan. Though I really hope she wounds the motherfucker. Rosita was left with no choice. She had to run off. And then she sees this shadowy figure with a crossbow. Now, Daryl had found out where Sasha and Rosita had gone, so a lot of people are thinking that's Daryl. But it could just as well be Dwight. He's a good Daryl cosplayer. Hard to tell in the dark. Anyways, overall, I like this episode. Though it did leave us with a lot of questions. Will Sasha survive her run into the sanctuary, or will she be sent on to that final frontier? Is Eugene a backstabbing prick, or is he just playing a long game? Things are building up, but I do have to wonder, with only 2 episodes left in the season, do we have enough time with the whole mission to Oceanside and everything else, the organization that's required to really get to the final battle? Maybe for the season finale, they might make it an extended episode, so we might have that time. I just hope they're not driving around all over the fucking place like they did in the end of last season. We shall see. That's all for now. See you next week. Governor, out.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Here's a couple more I think you might enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe. Remember, those who subscribe survive.